Hello, this is Edwin talking to you. Caffeinated content where we're talking about great business ideas or a hot cup of coffee. And today I'm at one of my most favorite places, Public Us, in the Fremont district of fabulous Las Vegas. And today I'm talking about how to build your personal brand with social media. Well, as you know, I use video on social media, Facebook Live. I take that video and I put it on YouTube, and I take that video and I put it on LinkedIn, and then I publish it out on my email list, and that really is the formula. But let's go more in depth about the particulars, particularly the strategy of how to build a personal brand with social media. So the first thing you want to do is you want to reverse engineer what your audience wants, and you want to provide insight, pragmatic insight. That's the best content. Because if you're not putting content on social media, you know what I mean? Social media is just a waste of time if you're not putting out valuable content. There's no reason to read your stuff or watch your videos. There's no reason to share it. There's no reason to like it. There's no reason to engage it, and that's what you want. You want engagement, not just with social metrics, but you want engagement in the minds and hearts of the audience that you want to reach. So the best type of content to put out on social media is insight, how-to, answers to common questions, case studies, details of your process or what you do. How do you go about solving problems? The struggles you had and how you overcame them. Interviews with experts that give pragmatic insights. Because if you're giving pragmatic insights, people find that valuable. They're going to want to come back for your next piece of content. They're going to want to share your content. They're going to engage your content, and more importantly, they're going to want to do business with you because you are authoring content that's of value, and therefore you build your value as an authority. Sometimes during caffeinated content, I take a sip of my coffee. Okay. So I had this gentleman ask me a couple days ago that wants me to speak out in Pasadena. He's like, I need you to answer specifically, and that's why I'm doing this video. How do you build a brand with social media? And see, most people think, unfortunately, that social media is this channel to push out and push out and push out and sell and sell and sell. And there's a place for that in social media. Advertising has its place. Selling has its place. But if that's all you do and you never offer anything of value, there's no reason to follow your page. There's no reason to follow your content. There's no reason to pay attention. And that is really what you're trying to get. It's all marketing and advertising is the battle for attention. You know? And if you're not getting people's attention, then they're not going to be involved in your brand, and they're not going to see you as the go-to person when they have a problem that relates to your product or service. So if you continuously put out engaging content, you stay at top of mind as a solution. Now, they may not need your service or product right now, but when they do, see, that's what I love about caffeinated content is we got loud babies here and real people and all the noise. It's real life right here in caffeinated content. Back to my point. If you're not putting out reasons to follow you, there's no reasons to follow you. I know that seems obvious. So what I tell the people that I lecture to and I consult is write down on a piece of paper or on a Google Doc all the questions, the common questions, the common challenges, the struggles, and put them on a document and make the answer to every one of those challenges and questions a piece of content. It could be a 3-minute, hey, here's my top 3 tips, or you could go really deep on that content you can go really deep and have an interview with case studies. So you can take that one question and you can go, real rapid, boom, 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 here's my top 3 tips. Or you can go very in depth, go deep into the strategies, go deep into the challenges, and even bring on experts where you can have a two-way Q&A on that very topic. And when you take that content, particularly on Facebook Live, the great thing about Facebook Live is not only are you reaching your audience, but I can download that file into my computer, I can upload that file onto YouTube and LinkedIn, and then further, because it's now on YouTube, I can share it to StumbleUpon and Dig and Reddit and Twitter, as well as have it optimized within the YouTube ecosystem so that it can be found SEO-wise within YouTube and Google, because Google owns YouTube. So if I even optimize this video well, right, around the keywords how to build a personal brand with social media on YouTube, I've had videos that have had over 20,000 views. That was just a 5-minute video I did with my phone. It was a Facebook Live or a Google Hangout. I uploaded it, and 2 years, 3 years later, it's still getting views. I've created evergreen content, and I can share that video over and over and over on social media. It never dies. So this is the way to build your personal brand. It's consistently putting out insightful, intriguing, engaging, helpful content. And if you don't know how to do that, or you lack some confidence in how to do that, you should contact me to consult you on how to do that. See, the reason why I'm fairly comfortable on Facebook Live is I kept reading, learning, and doing. Learning, then doing. Learning, then doing. And guess what happens when you spend some time every day learning, and then you do it, and then you learn, and you go back and forth, you jockey back and forth between learning and doing, right? If I took classes on how to ride a bicycle, and then rode a bicycle, and then took more classes on how to ride a bicycle, and then rode a bicycle, and I kept doing that for a year, I might get into some contests and some championships and win, because I'm constantly learning and doing concurrently. It is the same thing with social media and branding and content. You've got to learn, then do, learn, then do. That is the Kaizen method. So Kaizen is a Japanese philosophy, is that every day you're taking some effort to improve yourself. So if you improve yourself on a daily basis with your branding, your social media, your outreach, your audience engagement, and you're learning how to do that, believe me, within a year, you will have built a personal brand on social media. You will have attracted many more clients and opportunities that would have been unforeseen without putting out content. Right now, there's a multitude of opportunities that wait you that you have no clue until you engage your brand on social media. So if you need help, give me a call. Hopefully this has been helpful to you. If it has, give it a thumbs up, like it, share it, tell your friends about it, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.